Just 'cause everybody doing what they are doing. If one thing I know, I'm forward, I'm right. I'm walking out this road, this road. So am I right? Thinking that we could be something for real. Now am I wrong for trying to reach the things that I can't see? Let's just say
Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome to my stream. Don't be afraid to leave a comment or two, you know what I mean? I'll be right back. My dog is barking. Disregard that noise, that's my dog. She's eating up my water bottle. Welcome to my stream, guys. Happy Thursday, huh? Happy Thirsty Thursday. How you guys doing out there? Cheers. Yeah, about this background music, I'm trying to turn it off. So I'm having a little complications, so bear with me. If you have any song requests, you know, just hit me up right here. I don't know what you guys listen to, you know.
Just 'cause everybody doing what they are doing. If one thing I know, I'm far but I will. I'm walking down this road, this road. So am I wrong? Thinking that we could be something for real. Now am I wrong for trying to reach the next thing I can see?
Yeah. Welcome to my stream, guys. Any song requests, hit me up right here. Song is by Selena Gomez. Cheers, guys. Welcome to my stream. Happy Thursday. Having a glass of water tonight. It's kind of warm today, you know?
So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce you that type. I'm the bad guy. Control even if you know that you don't want me. I'll let you play the role I'll be your animal. My mommy likes to sing along with me, but she won't sing this song if she reads all the lyrics. She'll pity the men I know. So you're a tough guy, like you're really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Okay, na jetzt?
Es tut mir leid. Zeigen Sie mir Ihre Brüste. Ich muss Ihre Brüste sehen.
Ich habe nicht ganz verstanden.
Ich habe das alles eingefädelt, um Sie in die Falle zu locken. Aber ich werde die ja sicher nicht brauchen, oder?
Trying to reach the things that I can't see. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Together we could be something more. Now I'm all for trying to reach the things that I can't see. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel. Trying to reach the things that I can't see. Feel my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can tell where the journey led, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself.
Is this room really buffering really bad? Welcome to my stream, guys. Is this buffering or what? Can anybody leave me a comment or no?
Keep talking. control y'all. But you the type of love. If you wanna manage, I gotta try to go. These bitches roll with my Mickey. Now these bitches know they call me young Nicky Jimmy. Rappers in the game, so they killing me. I give you a fuck when I got you they killing me. Box that say Tiffany. Curry with the shot, just tell me it's on Stephanie. Gun pops, and I make my gun pop. I'm the queen of rap, I'm on the run pop. Keep talking way too much. Say I should give them up. Can't keep them up.
That was Ariana Grande. Side to Side.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive
Wow,
right
my
in.
dog likes this song.
Follow my lead.
You know this
I
song?
found a girl,
You know this song.
beautiful and sweet.
My dog recognizes this song.
You were the someone waiting for me.
You know this song? You like that?
We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I wanna give you
My dog is singing to this song.
time. Darling, kiss me slow. Your heart is full, my own, and in your eyes,
You like this song, huh? You like Ed Sheeran, huh? You know this song, Meta? You like this song, do you? Wow. My dog likes Ed Sheeran. She's singing to that song.
Stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Remember, I'll be your man. I see the future in life. Dancing in the dark, you between
Wow, what is wrong with this stream? So yeah, like when I'm usually absent from home, I play this music, or not this music. I just play music on my radio. So while I'm at work, like, you know, I have some music for my dogs. I guess I just found out like she likes Ed Sheeran because she was sitting right here singing. that Ed Sheeran? You like Ed Sheeran? You like this song, don't you? There she goes again. You like Ed Sheeran? Oh, and it's done. She's an Ed Sheeran fan. Oh, I just found out. I wonder if she likes this song.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my own life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the thoughts, fit the mold, haven't seen it before ya. Take a number. I was lightning before the thunder.
That was a good song.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way that things have been. Second thing, second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. The master of my sea. I was broken from a young age, taking my soak into the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, living my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the
Welcome to my stream, guys. What's going on? I want to turn this background music off so I can listen to this, but it's still uploading. I do not understand about this situation, which is... They destroyed our history. Who are we talking about, DD Games? Hold on a second, I'm gonna let my dog in.
I'm eating Fun Dip right now. Not giving a fuck.
Not giving a F. What is this one? Hey, DD Games, this is just my opinion. I don't think anyone's destroying our history. That's mind over matter. That's just my opinion, you know? If you allow that nonsense to feed your brain to become something, then it will evolve like hate, you know? It just, everyone has an issue, you know what I'm saying? If you're talking about the Black Lives Movements and what they're standing for and how the history is making adjustment based off their point of views, and if media or people that really feel that that is what country's becoming like, you know, I would say that's not fake media. That's something reality. That's like, that's walking in uncharted territories, like not putting a gun to somebody's head. It's not like a ransom, you know what I mean? As far as what's going on right now, you know? I don't think that history is being destroyed. It's being rewritten, in my opinion. You know? So maybe some cultures look at it like, hey, I need to destroy a demigod, you know? And let God explain if you have faith in God, you know what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, it's not, it's perilous, you know what I'm saying? But there has to be a better thinking, better thought behind that, you know? So I don't think anyone's destroying the history, you know what I'm saying? It's being revised, I believe, in my opinion, you know? I mean, if people look at, you know, people say, well, why do we have Christopher Columbus, you know? If there's any historical figures that are out there that can explain about Christopher Columbus, you know? And rather than looking at it like, oh, he was white, or he was black, or he, you know, favored this side, you know? As far as having statues nowadays and what it represents, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like a ransom, you know what I mean? But not in a good way, you know? No. Do it intentionally. No. No. Pooping it out. So yeah, I don't know where I left off, if I was buffering or whatever. This thing is like buffering like a motherfucker, man. This is not right. Oh, get. Sit. Sit. I think that history is being revised by not destroying history. It's like somebody needs to.
The most powerful person in the entire universe right now. Unlimited power. I've already seen Avengers.
Like, you may dislike. No, get. No. Sit. No. Over there, no. Get. You're being too bratty, Layla. You're not listening to me. You're taking advantage of me. But, yeah, I don't care if you like me or not like me. That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I do more care about if you like me than not like me. But not based on opinions. Like, if somebody that is out there that knows the facts and the histories of it, you know, like nobody's saying let's tear down this flag because it's based on racism, you know? It's not, you know? And just the individual people that in the past not abusing their powers but not realizing, you know what I'm saying? Like we understand there's gays out there. There's gonna be gays out there, you know what I'm saying? We live in a society with the gays. I'm not trying to bring up any issues. You're gonna have people out there that's living in a society with diseases, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna have a perfect history of that. You know, if it was perfect, you know, I just can't fathom that. You know, we like to be perfect. Some people may think they're perfect, you know. God bless you, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm saying that I can't be perfect or whatever. You know, that's a different set of arguments. But living in a community that you know that doesn't have like those sins, you know what I'm saying? Like that it's okay. But yet there are people that are living in a society that, you know, may need support and help, you know what I'm saying? Rather than looking at your own self in your own community, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean that you are safe, you know, in a society. You understand? Like, you know, it's not targeting any group or any, like, class, you know? But just like, you know, as rich people, like, you know, there's people going in there and cutting your grass and cleaning your homes, you know what I'm saying? And where do these people come from? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, in this society that we live in, you know, we have to deal with these issues. We're facing with these issues, you know, daily. And rather than believe in a republic or democracy, we have to unify, come together, because we all are the same, you know? You know? It's not like, you know, if you're low class or middle class, you're always prone to get sick because the rich or higher class, they have money and everything and they never get sick because they have remedies, you know? If that's the case, then it's like, wow, you know? Good for you, you know what I'm saying? If somebody was not born in those classes, you know, but in my opinion, you gotta help out, you know? You have to. What are you gonna do, like kill them, exterminate them, you know? That's impossible. Then you're not meant to be a human. You know what I'm saying? I mean, so help me out with my blabbering. What I'm saying, you know, as far as history, what you guys are talking about, they are destroying the history. You know, are we targeting Black Lives Matter? Are we talking about like who are we targeting? Like, you know. So if somebody is affecting our lifestyle, then we need to make improvement, you know. So what's going on in the States right now? I don't agree with that, you know, with security forces. You know what I'm saying? Having people that serve the military are getting attacked by their own people, man. You know, I do not understand that fact, you know. But that's kind of like. You know, you just don't do that. You don't call police on your own people. You know what I'm saying? The Second Amendment, like, you know, it looks like somebody's like taking that in effect, like really power hungry, saying, "Hey, listen, if you don't follow this, you know, it's just almost like talking about like Saddam Hussein, saying, hey, you know, my dad is the my father is a father of Iraq. You know what I'm saying? Like, that does not need to be applied here in the United States. You know, just because your dad is rich and nobody wants to like follow your ways, not everyone, but there's majority of them that do not agree with those policies. You know what I'm saying? That I can see that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I am not affected by it, but if I don't say anything about it, yeah, it will be affected because I'm in that thread, you know what I'm saying, that colony, you know, that I live in, colonize, you know. But, you know, you look at the far right, you know, they have their guns and everything. They're the one who are flexing with their guns, you know what I'm saying, out in the street, you know what I'm saying, or out in the neighborhoods, like, you know, lock and loaded and everything, you know. I would feel threatened, you know what I'm saying? If I walk into the neighborhood and I see some of the guys, you know, have guns, you know. But how many times as a police officer you go to the hood and see guys out there with guns, unless you search them, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of getting ridiculous with this like gun toting, gun brandishing, and all that stuff, you know what I mean? So, as far as the history, like, you know, I believe that it's getting revised, you know what I mean? Like, I talked about these issues earlier with, like, the Confederate flags and all that, you know? It's how, like, the generation has raised up in certain sub-parts of the states, you know what I'm saying? Because even in New Jersey, like, yeah, there's some people that have the Confederate flags, but they don't advertise it as much if you're, like, in South, you know? But, and somebody had to ask me the opinion earlier, like, you know, why don't I have a Confederate flag, you know? Because that's not something I was raised with in my home, you know? I was raised with a flag, you know? I mean, it's always God first, and then, you know, then country, you know what I'm saying? Or God, family, country, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, flag is not an object to me. You know, it represents. You know what I'm saying? It represents. Like if somebody had served in the military, like, you know, that's a proper burial with a flag. You know, because you served. You know, not just for military. Like, you know, just like prominent figures when they die, you know, there's a half mast, like, you know, the flag is flying at that position, you know. So right now, what you're saying, like, you know, they are destroying history, you know. I mean, if that's how you feel, then, you know, you should not feel that way, you know. It's been getting destroyed for so many years, you know, centuries, you know. But especially now, I mean, like with COVID-19 and everything's going on, you know, it just power to the people, like, you know, pretty much, like, you know, it is what it is, you know. I mean, right now, like, I can't say too much, you know, what's going on. It's not like this person the idiot, this person the schmuck, you know what I mean, or whatever, like, you know. It's confusion right now. It's confusion. It's the act of the devil, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people are devil worshiper, but it's act of devil, man. The 666, you know what I'm saying? In a way, because, you know, I'm not God, so I can't really predict that stuff. But the way the behavior is, it's not like people are like, oh yeah, I read the Bible and, you know, it does state that, but really I don't believe that. But if you read the Bible and you stated based on what the Bible said, that gave you encouragement, you know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm forcing religion, but if you said it out of your mouth, you know, then I'm not hoping and praying for that, because, like I said, like, I'm not God. Like, I can't predict the end of the worlds and stuff like that, you know? Nor as humans, like, you know, you can push for that, you know, but what you see, you know, it seems like coming from somewhere, not aliens, you know what I'm saying? You know? It's definitely not coming from aliens. Like, it's not like Star Wars, you know what I'm saying? Some people are hoping for fights like Star Wars type, like, you know, with Jedis, you know? with your lightsabers and all that stuff, you know. But we need to dead these issues, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just be unified, you know, you know. Start something like, something new, like, you know what I mean? You know, as world, we always have, like, tyranny, we do, you know? We can always have that, like, you know, some kind of a tyranny, like, you know? Like these COVID-19s right now, it's like, people, I mean, it's there, but people can't figure out how to resolve that issue, you know what I'm saying? It's like a pandemic, you know what I mean? And people research that in science field, and they actually describing to you what it looks like, you know what I mean? But yet, we don't have anything that kills this thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and which is true because, you know, we're naturally born with germs. So, like, you know, when you're, you know, we have germs, like, you know, they're active, you know? Just like when we get cold and flu, you know what I mean? So if somebody made a remedy that kills COVID-19, is it going to affect our immune system? You know what I mean? In a way that our body naturally wants to have, like, a fever, flu, cough, or whatever, like, you know? When those seasons permit. You know, I don't know what's going on, like, the minds of, like, you know, these people, like, you know, whoever creates these medications, you know. But there's hope out there, you know. You just cannot say, like, oh yeah, you know, it will dissipate itself. You know, I can say that, you know what I'm saying? But people want to look for results. They want facts, you know, which is truth, you know. It's like somebody saying, well, I got a wart. I don't know what this wart is, you know, about, you know. And then you go get a checkup, you know what I'm saying? And then people are like, well, yeah, you have a wart. I can see that, but how did you get that? I don't know how to, like, tackle this wart, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time you cut it off, it grows back, like, you know? Like cancer, you know? So, with COVID-19, it's like that. It's like there's no, like, they're working on a remedy, you know what I mean? But it's not going to be like an instant, like, result, you know what I mean, of this, you know. It has to be tested and all that stuff, you know. And I don't know what's going on with my PlayStation. I'm trying to, like, turn my background music off, and it's not allowing me. It's still, like, frozen, like, you know. But yeah, welcome to my stream, guys. I might stay on for another 45 minutes and then maybe clocking out. Seems like, you know, nobody's chatting in my room, which is fine. You guys coming and going, that's fine. But only one person has made a comment, which is DD Games. They destroy our history. I don't know how you said it, like, you know, they are destroying our city or our history, or are they, or, you know. But I think it'd be alright, you know. Because we do need leaders. We need good leaders with good decision making, you know. Rather than believing on one person and, you know, and they say whatever, like, oh yeah, the clouds are actually black, you know, and everybody's going, yes, the clouds are black. You shall believe that, you know what I mean? And then they say, well, I was joking, the clouds are not black, they're actually purple. Oh yeah, you know, yeah, you know. So there's like no like facts behind it, like, you know, it's just like, you know, misleading without any actual facts behind that, because that's what people want to look for, you know. Some of you guys have parents, or some of you guys are parents, so you ask your parents, you know, or your kids ask you questions that relate, that's based on facts, because, you know, whether you're our parent or a child, you want to ask those questions, you know what I mean, and find a reasonable answer, you know. It's like trying to solve like an equation, like a math, you know. Now, math is not my field. I'm not good with math. But so it's like an equation that you're trying to solve, but you don't even know where to begin with this equation being like COVID-19. You know what I mean? Like, it's there, but people are trying to figure out how to solve. You know, is that a good word? Like, you know, in math, you're trying to like find the solutions. You know, like solutions, how to solve the equation, you know, what's going on right now. And that's just COVID-19 I'm talking about, people. There's other mess going on too, you know. You know, people are trying to internalize a lot of stuff, you know. How come no one's talking to me? Are you guys listening to me or not? I got like 0 chatters. Somebody must have a very good stream going on right now. Like, you know, but you know what? I don't think you can beat COVID-19, you know what I'm saying? And it's pretty bad that you don't believe there's COVID-19, you know? You know? So people are rude. I mean, I can be rude like that. Be like, man, you know, I don't think like people are actually don't believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the part that gets me. Like, you know, how do you not believe there's like then what is it? You know what I'm saying? How is it nothing? You know what I mean? Like I don't understand that fact. I don't understand that. Like. So if it's not COVID-19, that there are national stats, you know, that states that, and people are like, oh yeah, what Donald Trump said is fake news, you know. What does that mean? Is fake news? Like, you know, like it's like talking to a child, and they say, no, it's fake news. Like, okay, it's fake news, but I need facts, man, you know. I need facts, you know. But people want to believe, like, you know, nobody, like Jeffrey Epstein is not dead or something. Like, I don't understand that fact, you know. Like, people want to see, like the records, you know, of it. Like, that's like somebody's doing like mushrooms or somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, to like think of like. I don't know. I just can't fathom that, you know what I mean? I guess based on realities and based on facts, you know. But I don't know full information about every fact, you know. Let you know that, you know. But I'm not totally stupid, you know what I'm saying? I will find a way to figure out, like, you know, if I'm stuck in that equation or something like that. I will find my resources. But if you don't want to talk to me, you know, I'll just walk around you then. But yeah, I do believe in COVID-19, and like people are saying, like, you know, wear your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've seen a lot of people when they sneeze, like, you know, in the past, you know, you want to yell at them, like, hey, cover up, you know, when you sneeze, like, you know. So based off of those habits, like, you know, what's going on nowadays, it's like 6 feet distance, wear your PPE, like, you know, your mask and everything, because I've seen it's not everyone's behaviors like that. When they're out in public to sneeze, it's like, you know, you want to cover up, you know what I'm saying? So if you have COVID-19 and you're saying, there's no COVID-19, and you sneeze in the air, guess what? You know, people are getting like, upset the fact that you just did that, And you go, well, there's no COVID-19, and you look all around, and people are like laughing, you know what I'm saying? They're laughing, But as far as who destroyed our history, I'm still waiting for that guy to come back and explain to me. DD Games, you're saying they destroy our history? Who's they? I don't want to stick to a point. Like I say, I gotta wait like fact. Like somebody has to be clear. Like concise. I can't believe people are not leaving comments. I don't know what's going on with these people. Like, I don't understand, like, the things that you have in the world, like, you know what I'm saying, the values, the possessions, you know what I'm saying? That some people are like, wow, like I don't want to know how you got it, you know what I mean? Like, I know your parents, like, that I know your history, that you think, like, that I don't know. But really, really, like, how did you acquire that, you know what I mean? It's like, like, I don't understand that, like, it doesn't, like, affect me, but, I'm just asking, like, Like, where I'm at, I know who to be thankful for, People can say, well, oh, he's acting all religiously, but yeah, he's drinking and all that stuff. Talk to me. That's why I'm, asking those opinions, Oh, he's got, like, all these deviltry stuff around his house. I don't know. Is that your argument about me, or what? I mean... Like, God is my excuse? Well, who else am I going to say, but not use it in that context, as long as I know I'm making clear choices, Not like I'm out in public, like, drinking, That's not my excuse. Like, God wants you to have fellowship, but He wants to be included. You know what I'm saying? You just can't give praises to yourself and forget not include everyone else. Not like I feel sad. I don't. It's not like, oh, I feel sad. You didn't include me. No, it's not that. Come on, people. That's childish. You know what I'm saying? But you just cannot, like, you know what I'm saying, look at this versus that, or that versus this, compare and contrast, Those are all worldly things, not possession, you know what I mean? The Bible said the meek, the meek shall inherit the earth, you know what I'm saying, the possession of. But in the meantime, like, the super rich, they want to keep their possession, you know what I'm saying? I'm not hating on that. It may sound like I'm hating on that, but I'm not really hating on that. Really, I don't. Far right, they don't understand Bill Gates and all these, all these rich figures, you know what I'm saying? Alright, somebody finally said something. Welcome to my stream. Oh man, I got something in my way. PlayStation support bot. That's why there is shit on that flag. Shitty flag. What are you talking about? There's shit on my flag. First of all, welcome to my room. PlayStation support bot. That's why there is shit on that flag. Shitty flag. Shitty flag. Coward flag. Well, you don't have to own it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to own the flag. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you don't understand. We're just people. We're just people. And I understand where you're coming from. Like, you know, that other people don't understand. And I don't know what people are out there, you know what I'm saying, that understand that. But, like, just by writing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, that feels like, you know, a one's anger, you know what I'm saying? Sure, it's allowed, you know what I'm saying? Soon we war with you and win. Stop it, man, stop it. There is shit on that flag. I don't understand what you mean there's shit on this flag. What history are you talking about? Please, enlighten me. What history are you talking about? Soon we war with and win. No, you're right. There's gonna be a war, man. You know, there's gonna be a war, dude. There is, man. It's gonna be the great battle. I'm telling you. I believe in that. What you're saying. What you're exactly saying. It will happen, bro. It's gonna happen. When it's gonna happen, I can't point that. By the way, welcome to my stream, bro. God bless. But yes, there's gonna be a war, man. And this war is gonna be like you have never seen, bro. And as a Christian, I believe that. You know what I'm saying? Your father's got ass food for that flag, so show respect. Your grandpa got murdered for. But hey, welcome to my stream, bro. Like, you know, I mean, if you're talking about like Japan or whatever, right? I don't know if you're from Japan or what, you know. Like, the Americans weren't doing anything. Like, you know, if you look at the Japanese, like, you know, like, I'm not trying to bring out any issues, you know what I'm saying? Armageddon. Yeah, Armageddon, profaner, yes. I smell coward. But I'm Chinese. Okay, well, ni hao. Welcome, you know. I don't know what. I don't think U.S. has anything against China. Believe me. You know. I don't know where are you getting these ideology facts from, but I apologize. I thought you were like Japanese, first of all. So, but even if you're Japanese, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Pearl Harbor, right? That was actually caused by the Japanese. And now here's a news flash. Japanese and the Chinese can't really get along. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a class barrier, you know, and which is a fact. But as far as U.S., we got nothing negative, man. Seriously, about China, for real, man. You know, there are some that may feel that a lot of stuff should not be made in China. It should be in the United States. You know, you're gonna have those ideology. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, there's some people, yeah, in the States, bro, like, you know, I don't know if you know Newsflash, like, you know, they don't think he should be a president. You know what I mean? Newsflash. I don't know. How old are you, bro? But I thought you were Japanese, so I'm not trying to bring any issues up. But Japan was actually wanted to control this part, you know what I'm saying? Just like Adolf Hitler, you know what I'm saying? Like communism, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know that freaking prime minister for Japan at that time. You vote Trump? Wow. But yet you want to have war with the United States? You got some double standards right there, bro. Sorry. That's some double standards. You want to vote for Trump, but yet joking Trump 2020 baby WW. I don't. You're confusing me, bro. For real. All right. But welcome to my stream. But if you look at the Japanese history, right, they wanted to control the United States, right? So they thought by invading and bombing Pearl Harbor would, cause America to weaken. It actually brought the demon out, you know what I'm saying? That means, like, instantly, you know what I'm saying? There was a repercussion, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like India, like what Gandhi teaches, like, this is America, you know what I'm saying? So I thought for a minute that U.S. had something against, like, Japan. And I'm not bringing any old issues out, you know what I'm saying? So I apologize. So back to China. I don't think there's any issues with China. But if you don't believe the Bible, bro, I thought you were talking about, like, biblical. Yes, I do believe there's going to be a war, man. It's going to be a war that, man, that you gotta read in that context, and it, seriously, bro, and it describes in there. It's gonna be the greatest war. But so if you would vote for Trump, tell me some of the good highlights. What do you see in Trump that you would vote him in again, Enlighten me, man, I'm not saying that I am, like, super smart or super stupid or something. Enlighten me. If you're saying I'll vote Trump, enlighten me. Why, Nobody's putting a gun to your head, sorry. But yeah, at first I thought you were, like, Japanese. I was like, nah, man. Like, if you're talking about the flag that America, or something, like you were saying, some shit on it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're thinking, like as Americans, we were doing something, like, weird shit, you know what I'm saying? No, there's no weird shit going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? In America, we don't go around cutting people's heads off and shit, or marrying, like, have, like, 5 or 6, 7 wives, you know what I'm saying? Or worshiping, like, idols, you know what I'm saying? We don't, like, we have class systems, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we're trying to work on, like, our civics, like, treat people with fairness, you know what I'm saying? But it's not in your country. I don't know. In your country, like the China and Japanese, you guys have a clash. You know what I'm saying? Your classes. You know what I'm saying? In America, we're talking about like slavery days. You know what I'm saying? And yet people are blind to that. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know the facts of it. Because they want to like not think about that. You know what I'm saying? But nobody's looking for apologies. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's saying, oh yeah, apologize to me. Nobody's saying that, bro. All they're saying, like, this gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? And that's my opinion. I'm sticking by that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody came to my house and said, listen, like, I'm offended by this, but I would say, look, give me a good reason. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about people. Deadly Virus Evo, BLM. Well, yeah, there's like, you know, mature and immature parts about it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's there. It's a support group, you know what I'm saying, that supports the people, you know? But I'm not changing any subject, so he says I'm Chinese, I will vote for Trump, you know? Well, if you vote for Trump, give me good reasons why would you vote for him. Give me some good highlights. You know what I'm saying? You know? Unless I'm buffering, you're like maybe are submitting your answers and I'm not really receiving them. I don't know. Like, only thing I see, what I see right now is what I'm seeing. Welcome to my stream, Deadly Virus. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. So yeah, I mean, like the civil rights, you know, they know what they stand for, you know what I'm saying? Because they lived it, you know what I'm saying? They lived it. And I'm glad that I wasn't born in that era, you know? That's not my excuse, you know what I'm saying? But I would hate it. I would really despise, you know, if I saw my family members, like, you know, I'm not bringing up old issues, but those are facts, you know what I'm saying? The way they were treated, those are facts. So you cannot walk all over the history of that. In the meantime, you know, people are asking, like, you know, there has to be reform, you know what I'm saying? Certain ways, not like, you know, rip your head out of your shoulder or something, like, you know, or start punching yourself. That's why some people think, like, you know, that I need to do that to myself, you know? But to really understand, like, you know, the mockery, like, you know what I'm saying? The way it is described, it's very poetic, you know, if you actually, you know, if you actually listen to the symbolic, there's a lot of symbolic, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of forethought, you know what I'm saying? A lot of, like, you know, it gives you a perception, you know what I'm saying? It educates your mind, it does, like, you know? It's a lecture, it's speech, it's like a professor teaching you, or, I'm not even looking at it that way. I mean, I've been to college, but I wasn't like, you know, like a professor, but, like, it's like, if you never met, I mean, if you watch movies where there's a teacher teaching in front of the class, you know what I'm saying? And a student is, like, just got their mouth open, or have a pencil in their mouth because they're listening to what the professor is teaching, right? So same thing with, like, Martin Luther King, like, you know, they have leaders and focus, and if you ever listen to speeches, you know, it's well written, you know what I'm saying? It's history, you know what I'm saying? History. It's not like somebody said, well, why can't Martin Luther King would have became a president, you know what I'm saying? You know? Because he was well spoken, you know what I'm saying? His you know, some of the things he has said, you know what I'm saying? He has written those marks, you know, that is etched and embedded in people, you know what I'm saying? You don't judge a person by their color, you know, but the content. And what he said, the exact word was the content. If you judge a person by the character, and if you look at the word, what is a character is, you're not looking at my skin, which is outwardly. Like, you know, I may be brown or whatever, and people classify it as, you know, he's a little bit retarded, dumb, whatever, stupid. I don't know, like, you know. Sorry, yeah, sorry, the rest of the other brown people. There's some, like, you know, but, you know, hello, Lila. So, but, you know, in his speech it says, like, you know, the character, the content of the character. So if I said to you, like, yo, what's up, Mike, you know, people are saying, like, some parts saying, like, you know, you gotta chill with that, like, you know, I'm not like that, you know? You ever hear people like that? It's like, no, I did not know you like that, because the formality, you know, the formality is like, hey, how you doing? I didn't know, how are you? Like, you know, how you doing? Like, you know, like, stuff like that, you know? It's because, what are they exposed to? You really like your toy, don't you? So yeah, I mean, now, back to the current position the president has, like, you know what I mean? You know, Like, what is going on in politics like right now? Is he showing off? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's a motto? You know what I'm saying? What is going on? You know? If I was a president, I'd be like, listen, like, you know, I would come out with a speech, you know? I'm like, people, believe me when I say this, there is danger out there, you know what I mean? Much greater than what is going on right now. Thanks to our unknown heroes that are actually helping and working and saving your and mine asses, you know? So we gotta come together to piece together, you know? So study up, you know? Right now, if you can't study in public or private schools, you have laptops, homes, stay home, like, you know, and learn, you know, talk to your parents, you know, get together, you know, compromise. He's saying, oh, there is no COVID-19, and I carry a mask, I wear it when I have to. Which, it's like, okay, well, it's working in his life now. It's like, yeah, you're a public figure, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're doing your civic duties by saying the right thing, that what people want to hear, and that's how they can vote you in, you know? That's all it takes, you know? Rather than be your head is stuck up your ass, excuse me, your head is stuck in your ass way up, that you don't want to see other people, you know what I'm saying? But he's not doing that, you know what I'm saying? Not that I know of, but I want people to realize that, you know? Because the primaries are, what is this coming up in October and November, you know what I'm saying? So, and it starts all over again because, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Christmas Topper. Welcome to my stream. Hulu, Humper, Hula, Gorganis, Grandpa, Gusa, Pri, Danter, Irita to you. Love you, bro, man, you know, thank you. Oompa loompa loompa lay, you know, I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you know, there's public leaders are out there that they know how to make clear decisions, but they can't because of the rambles, you know. It's just like what they hear and blah, you know. If a leader says, all right, I know you don't like me because I'm super rich and whatever, you know, people be like, I don't want to hear that. But what I want to hear is, like, some sort of sense. Like, you know what I mean? If you're at a podium, you know, rather than reading a speech off of somebody that was in a nursing home, you know, that wrote a speech that, you know, maybe you should read that, you know, which happened the other day, you know, and or come up with something that is very meaningful to the public, you know what I'm saying? Rather than say, no, there's no COVID-19, it will dissipate. Some people will believe that, you know what I'm saying? If I had children in my house and they say, hey dad, like, you know, COVID-19, I'd be like, no, don't worry about it, just it'll dissipate, you know? Then my children out in the public school, they're going, well, these kids are wearing masks, and I'd be like, well, yeah, just wear a mask then, you know? That means my thoughts as a dad, I really don't care about my kids or something like that. I don't know, you know? So, that's what I'm saying, alright? That perceptions. Do you understand Bob Bonaxa? I gotta look him up. Man, you got me tongue twisted there, Christmas Topper. Let me look him up. Bob who? Bob Bonsa, huh? Bob. Is this a joke or what? I mean, are you making me say something like, is it funny that I'm not understanding who's Bob? Definition for Bonka. Here are possible meanings and translations of the word Bonka. So negative Ghost Rider. But cheers, man. Welcome to my stream, guys. So yeah, if somebody comes in here talking about the flag, you know, trying to get a rise out of it, try again. Put a quarter back in the machine and pull that lever. Try again. You know what I mean? Google Bob Bonksa on YouTube. You got it. But I'm just saying, you know, that guy that made a comment about like America's got shit. There's a shit on your flag or something. I'm sorry if I'm misquoting it. You can rewrite what you were saying, but I was looking for highlights. What you exactly meant, like is America being sneaky or something? I don't know. Like did some like weird shit or something. Like, what is he talking about? Like that's what I'm trying. You know, it's just nonsense. It sounded like it was rambles. Like. You know what I mean? Like I'm like doy, and making me more like doy. You know, like what? What do you mean by that statement? Like, the United States got shit on it. Explain to me, bro. You know, send me some facts. You know, like you gotta have your facts. You know, like he's talking about America's being shiesty by like doing some weird shit or something. YouTube. There better be some scary stuff or something you're trying to send me. Bob Bonksa YouTube. Oh, is that you? Bob Bonksa live. Oh wow, UPA. He's playing Fortnite, huh? He just entered somebody's crib. He's like dressed like a turtle. He's like carrying some kind of a tool, like, you know, like that measures like steel or something. He talks odd and falls off stream. I have not gotten this game called Fortnite. Alright, I'm gonna give him a thumbs up. Boom. What the hell is he shooting at? Is he live or is he actually... Somebody gave him a thumbs down. Why would they give him a thumbs down? He's talking to Maggie now. I think this guy's cool, man. Check his stream out, man. Blow it up, his stream, dude. Where's... Who's he calling his dog? He's playing a little dog. Wow. He's playing Fortnite with his dog. That is cool. I just gave him a thumbs up, man. You guys should blow up his stream, man. Like, you know, be like, yo, like, you know. So that's Bob Bonksa. Bob Bonksa. Bonska. Is that like French or something? Like Bonska. Hello, my name is BB. Like Bob Bonksa. Bob Bonksa plays 2 August from Gogan. That is cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go ramble my stuff now. So yeah, so whoever that dude was from China, like, you know, he was saying some stuff like, but you know, I figure if you don't let him know the facts, you know, or not facts, but whatever he's saying, then he needs to explain that, because it's like an immaturity, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't correct that, then it develops in a stream, you know? So when he had said something, like, you know, I was like, no, nobody's being, you know, sneaky, like, you know. I thought he was talking about like Japan, like, you know, like I was like, no, it's actually opposite, you know. It's opposite. Bob Bonksa. I would have added him, but I don't think it gave me the option. David, City of Trees, giving away. He's got his thing says giveaway, giveaway, giveaway. He's giving away either a $10 card or a $20 card, you know. I bet you everybody in that stream like, yeah, 319. 612. And he's like, no, I gotta remind you guys, you know, it's 420, so you can't go 6 something. No. I don't care. I'm trying to get that $10 car, dude. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Some of these streamers, man, they kill me. Some of these people that are on stream, my thing's gonna rest. Where's my controller at? I can't find my controller. There it is. Man, I was having some good conversation until somebody said something. And it just threw me off my elements, you know? Alright. Said something. And it just threw me off my elements, you know? Like what I was talking about. What I was talking about. Now I don't even know what I'm rambling about. I'm drinking vodka straight. That's vodka. I had this much vodka in here. Nobody knows what vodka is. They're like, I don't speak French. Is that what you guys thinking? Like, oh yeah, what is vodka? Which is vodka? I don't drink vodka. I don't drink vodka. I drink potato wine or something. With rubbing alcohol. That's my vodka. I get a whole glass of absorbing alcohol. I go to my fridge, I grab a potato, and I put it inside my glass. And I let it sit there for 8 hours when I'm at work. And when I come home, I take the potato out, I put it back in my fridge, and I start drinking vodka, which is actually absorbing alcohol with a potato in there. So then tonight, before I go to bed, I put more absorbing alcohol in there. I go back in my fridge, I grab that potato, I put it back in my glass, and I put it outside, you know? And that's how I make my vodka. So in return, I kill COVID-19. I don't have to brush my teeth. I have a great health insurance because of that. I'm just joking. It's not what it is, what I was just describing. It's just water. If I drank that much right now, I don't think I would be like making any sense. I will be talking like Daffy Duck, like, you know, like. Bob Bonksa. That guy was calling for his Maggie. He didn't whistle though. You squealing? Yeah, I am squealing. I'm sorry. I will turn my volume down just for you, Mr. Christmas Topper. The reason I'm watching the YouTube, I think that's the only way it keeps me alive. Feedback, yeah. Oh, you guys hearing? I'm sorry, I apologize. Does anybody drink vodka? Do you drink vodka, Christmas Topper? Like certain drinks I cannot drink, like Bacardi. I cannot drink that shit, man. Seriously. Like, that's like pure absorbing alcohol, man. You stream also? Nice. What's your stream name? Add me, bro. Or Brosette. And I might hit you up in your stream. Well, yeah, I cannot drink, like, vodka straight or anything clear straight, you know what I mean? Like Bacardi, Limon, whatever, you know? That's with a bat. Nope, blood. Huh? I forgot what I was talking about where he said, nope, blood. You drink blood? Oh, okay. Bloody Mary. Right? Bloody Mary's got some, Oh, your name is Christmas Topper in your stream? Wow. Where are you from, bro? Are you from UK, stateside? Where are you from? Japan, China, India, Pakistan, Istanbul, Turkey, Venezuela, Spain. North Pole. Oh, you're from Texas. Nice, man. Welcome to my stream. Is it true everything's big in Texas? I thought your letters would be big, you know. You were from Texas, right? Like, I'm from Texas, y'all. I thought your writings would be all like in caps, you know, because everything's supposedly big in Texas, right? All right, I'm done with the jokes. I have a question. ATX. Wait, is that type of vodka? ATX? I don't know what ATX is. I gotta Google that stuff up. Everything is bigger in Texas. That's it. I thought everything is big in Texas. Everything is big in Texas. Everything, man. Everything. Even our dogs are big. I don't know. Well, welcome to my stream, Christmas Topper. I don't think I ever seen your streams. Maybe I have seen your stream, but I'm not sure. But yeah, send me an addy ad, you know. When are you actually on? Like, you know. Oh, Austin, Texas. I'm not good with, like, you know, phonetics. Sorry. Austin, Texas. All right, awesome, man. So you're like fan of the Longhorns. Longhorns. Yeah, you gotta be. If you're from Austin, you gotta be fans of the. Are they the Augies? Your state college Augies, the Longhorn. Nights and weekends, nice. So in Texas right now, it's got to be like close to either 7, going on 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Oh, the Spurs. Oh, okay. Spurs is your basketball team. Aggies. Aggies is your college. Yeah, that's with the Texas Longhorns. Man, I've never seen cattle with huge horns, ever. Ever. And if you go to, like, Texas, you'll see them, man. Where's that Chinese guy at? Just joking. For real, like, you know, he just came in and he was like, I'm from China, so that's why I say, where's that Chinese guy at? Because I couldn't read his name, guys. If you scroll up, you will see the Chinese lettering, so that's why I said that. So I don't want you to think that I'm racist. So that's what I mean. So let me cover myself up, you know what I'm saying? So whoever that gentleman from China was that wants to vote Trump in, to you, man, you need to go to, like, Texas. And if you don't believe me, look at some of the cows, man. They call it Longhorns, man. It's freaking huge as this room, man. They're like 12 feet, like, horns. I've never seen, like, horns like. It's like this is your cow. And the horns are like this on a cow, you know what I mean? They call Longhorns. So if this is your cow right here, like my phone right here, right, my pad, like this is a cow, right, in Texas, and you would see horns about this big, man. 8:54. Wow. That is, yeah, you're like in mountain times or something like that. I'm on Atlantic time. I'm an East Coast. I'm an East Coast ghost. I'm the ghost from East Coast. Nobody knows about the ghost. I'm drinking more vodka. See how much vodka I got in there? No, water's good for you. Good way to hydrate. Especially nowadays, you know, the weather. Like the human, man. Do you PSN? Negative. I don't PSN. Right now, I can't even download games in my PlayStation 4. I have the Pro too. I just bought it about a year and a half ago. And for some reason, ever since this COVID-19, I bought this game called The Hunt. And that was... When did I buy this game? January, maybe? Before the COVID-19 came out. And I inserted it in my Pro. And it's still downloading till this day. So I gave up on that. You don't play? No, I do play my PlayStation, but like I do VR stuff. Yeah. Still waiting for PS5, you know. If that's still coming out in November. If everything goes well. I saved my stimulus check for that thing, you know. People are like, damn it, that's what I meant to do. I should have saved my stimulus check for that PS5. You know what? You made a good sense, bro, you know. I didn't even thought about that, you know. Yeah, you know, I saved that stimulus check because that PS5 is going to be about like, I don't know, $700, you know. And the games, I don't know how much the games are going to cost, but it seems like there's going to be two types of versions. The PS5, either you can download games or you can buy them. You know, like one has a disc drive, like a tray. I have PlayStation 4 Pro. Yes, Christmas Topper, that's what I have also. But right now it went to junk right now. I can able to stream and play my games that were previously loaded. But if I go out and buy a new game, I don't know what game is out right now, but is it Goku or something like that? I don't even know what's out there now. If I would download a brand new game in my PlayStation 4, I don't know, it's not loading or something like that, you know what I mean? So it's giving me issues. And I have like suggested comments to Microsoft and they say, we're busy, call back when the COVID-19 is. No, they don't say that. PS5, $500. Oh yeah? That's what you heard? I've heard like up to $700, $800. I heard $700. Yeah, no lie, you know. $500, you know. I will wait. If it's $500, I'll wait for what's that called? Black Friday sale, you know. I think that's how I got my PS4 last year. I got it on Thanksgiving. Sometime last year. But it was like, you know, the Black Friday sale, so I actually had a good deal with this. It came with 2 games, or 1 game deal with a remote or something, you know, and I was like, I'll take it. On a Black Friday, I think I paid $329 for my Pro. Something like that. I was drinking vodka when I went inside, you know. I'm using second stimulus to buy it. Man, if I was in Texas right now, I'd give you a high five, like, yeah, you know, you can buy the whole, you know. I bet you this stimulus check might be like bigger than the last, you know. I don't know, but yeah, man, you know. I'm gonna buy that Pro with that stimulus check, you know. I'm gonna come back to my place, cross my legs, and play the games. But I see some of the graphics, like for example, Far Cry 6 is coming out, so I like Far Cry games. I have all the series of Far Cry. I like Sniper Elite games. I have all the Sniper Elite games. Close to 2,000. What, the stimulus check, or what are you talking about? Stimulus check's gonna be close to 2,000 for one individual? Right on. Smoochy time. I'm using oh yeah, we already read that. So you're saying this stimulus check's supposed to be close to 2,000? Wow. That's a lot. Wow. That's a lot. In that case, I can buy an Xbox, a Pro, you know what I mean? I don't understand about Xbox. Like, they're Microsoft, and PlayStation is Sony, but Sony has made VR, virtual reality headsets, whereas, you know, Xbox got no VRs, you know? Unless they do have it, I don't know. Like, somebody has VRs for Xbox? I don't know. I'm afraid to ask that question, you know? Next time I go to, like, a GameStop or something like that, I'll be like, question. Do you guys have VR headsets for Xbox? And they'll be, like, laughing at me, like, where have you been, you know? Anyway, where you said buy both PS5 and an Xbox X. Wow. By that time, it'd be XX or something, like, you know? Xbox XX. And they would have like a green light, like, you know, like you know, imagine like a picture of like a Spartan hat, you know. It'd be like all like, and it'd be green when you turn it on, and it talks to you, coming on, and it'd be like XX. But I don't know, like. Because it's COVID-19, I haven't, like, you know, researched if the VR sets for PS4 is compatible with PS5, you know? Or are they making VR headsets wireless for Sony PlayStation? Which, that'd be cool, you know? If any people, any of the streamers out there, I don't know if you guys own a VR headsets, you know, for PS4, you currently have a wire that, you know, the way it's set, you know. First check went to Xbox One X. Nice. Well, that would have been about what? $400, maybe $499, $500 for Xbox, you know. The check was actually for what, 12? So what did you do with the rest? Did you buy the games? What games do you have for Xbox One? That game looks pretty good. It's called a Jedi. I don't know if you checked out Jedi on Xbox One. I was looking at the features of that. That game is pretty wild. New VR, Virtual Reality 2nd Edition. New VR 2nd Edition. For PS5 or... So there's a 2nd edition? What? Let me look it up. 2nd edition, I'm going to type that in. VR 2nd EDITION. It just says 2nd Tomb Raider games. Oh, Oculus. Okay. So Oculus is compatible with Xbox? Wow, man. Oculus Quest. 128 gigabyte VR headsets, $4.99. Man, those controllers look, wow. It's like round, and it's wireless. Wow. Shut the front door up. Where I've been at, man. Wow. Second generation VR next year for PS5. I wonder if we can return these, you know, and not get a refund fully, but yet accredited towards, like, you know, wireless headsets, because these VR headsets I have, like, you know, I like it. They're very well thought, like the adjustments and everything, like, you know, it's well thought. But I don't like the wires on it, because I don't know if you guys know this game called Tetris for VR. And if you ever play Tetris for VR, you actually have to turn around, because the way this game is developed, you turn around and that's where your puzzle pieces are. I don't know if you guys know, if does anybody understand what I'm saying? Like this VR game, Tetris, like, you know, you're facing a TV with the VR sets, but you actually have to turn around, and that's where your pieces are, and they're like falling down, you know, and you're controlling them. Yeah. GameStop. Okay, yeah. Oculus has, are we talking about Oculus for GameStop? That is pretty tight. Wow. Or are you talking about, I'm sorry, the next generation VR, or second generation VR next year for PS5? Next year will be 2021. Okay. Yeah. Wow, these are pretty nice. But I thought the Oculus, like these Oculus that you were mentioning, was made for like your computers, like, you know? Because the VR, oh, trade in for, okay, okay, that's right, okay. Gotcha, thank you. Trade in for a next generation VR. So you're talking about these are fairly new, man. I'll show you. So yeah, this is my VR headset. They're still new, you know what I mean? Like I play like Creed. Creed is a fun game. Whatever. What else I played? Like a Jurassic Park. I don't know what that game was called. That game was pretty fun. Then I had a lot of military games. They were fun. But Tetris. So I got my VR headsets like this, right? So it tells you to turn around, and you're turning around, and your screen is actually in a background. You know, if you haven't played Tetris for VR, yeah. So this VR looks it's fairly new. Look how clean it is. I keep my stuff like clean, you know. But I don't like this wire thing right here, you know. If this was wireless, I could be like, you know, outside, like, you know, brushing my teeth and playing VR, like, you know. But I guess that's the pros and cons, like, you know, of having a wire, like, you know what I mean? So, you know, you can't, like, you know, walk. You gotta have a camera, like, you know. So, in order for VR, to play VR games. I don't understand, yeah, so. But yeah, I don't understand about Oculus, like, you don't have to have camera, you know? Unless you gotta have camera, you know? I know PlayStation 5, you gotta have camera for your VR headsets. Personal computer and Xbox are the same. Really? And that's what I was just asking. Oh yeah, that's right. The personal computer's got, your PC's got camera already embedded. Gotcha. That's a good point. I didn't even thought about that. Wow. I was thinking about like old laptops we used to have, you know, like Toshiba's or Macintosh or whatever that were out, that you had to buy your own iCam systems. But I totally forgot about that. That's right. The Oculus. With this Oculus, well, for Xbox, you have to buy a cam, right? Or a camera in order to play your VR games. But some of the TVs nowadays that you buy, these flat screen TVs, they already got embedded with the cameras in there. They're like your computers. So I don't know why we have to spend extra, you know, to get cams or cameras for your virtual reality, you know. So what is one of your favorite games in VR? Do you have any particular game that you like in VR? And you have virtual reality sets? Like I do like Astrobots. That's a fun game. Astrobots is like off the hook, you know. But do you have any favorite particular VR games? You on VR, just stream, okay. I wonder if PS5 is gonna able to stream with your VR headsets on, you know? How cool would that be? Able to, you know, you see like all these VR headsets on with streamers like sitting there, like, you know, and you're using like your joysticks, you know, these controllers. They'd be like, phew, like, you know, communicating like that, you know, having like laser fights, you know, I don't know, or like Beat Saber. I haven't got that game for, you know, VR to make it compatible, like, you know, through the VR headsets. How cool would that be, you know? I should start writing to like Sony, expressing my ideas. I'd be like, hey, dear Sony, like, you know, I've been a gamer for like past 5 years, you know. I really like your company, you know. I just have some few ideas, like, you know, that I can stream with my fellow streamers, you know, or gamers, you know, to the VR headsets, you know. Because the Oculus, speaking of VR, Oculus is coming out with new programs where, let's say, if you're a fan of basketball or football, you can actually pay a fee to sit by the court side, and if you have your VR headsets on, and let's say, you know, your favorite player runs by, it makes you feel like you're at the court side on the benches with the players and listening to their conversation and looking down the court, that it looks so real. Like, you know, if they run by, you can hear them, like, their sneakers. So I'm gonna use like basketball. Like, you can really hear their sneakers like squeak, you know, hear every curse. Excuse me, hear you know, the curse word or everything they're doing, you know. And that was through Oculus, you know, before all this COVID-19 happened. So, you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, VR has those. They were working on those compatibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you were like, let's say, I think they were talking about basketball only, but I don't know if some people like UFC, stuff like that. You know, imagine having a VR set. And then you're programming it, like, you know, rather than being at the fight, you're watching it through the VR sets, but with that fee, you're actually at that match. I don't know how they do it, but, you know, but you have to pay that fee, you know. But I'm not sure about the quality, because people are paying like a lot of money to get those seats in the front, you know, to watch these bouts or whatever, you know. So I don't know how it works out for an average person, you know. But that was from the Oculus, not the PlayStation, the Oculus. it had that compatibility. So my question is, I mean, not personal, you have to answer, then why have a VR, you know? Why do you just stream and have a VR? Joking. You don't have to answer that. But my VR games, like, I like Astrobots. That's a fun game. I like Creed. And I'm being honest with you guys. When I played Creed, I was literally in my underwear because it was hot. Every challenges, every bouts, my arm like turned literally into spaghetti. I was like, every time I'm swinging, I'm like, ugh. You know, my arm was like literally like spaghetti noodles, you know. And the next day I woke up, man, I was like, oh, I have no feelings in my arm. That game will give you a good workout. I'm telling you, if you're like, you know, trying to gain some muscles or something, you know, you put that Creed on, C-R-E-E-D, for VR. Oh yeah, you know. And you're like looking at yourself, you got like a six-pack ab and your pecs, you know, and you're looking at your muscles and you got these gloves on, you know. And my lens was all like filled with like moisture, you know, from my sweat, you know. And I'm thinking like, man, this VR headset needs like a little fan to cool it down. Speaking of which, there was talks about VR that they're gonna put like some kind of a sensation in, like the smell. So let's say if you're at a beach, you know, you can smell the saltiness of it, and they were gonna, you know, you have to buy these cartridges that, this is before COVID-19, you know, that they were talking about that, like making these adjustments, you know. Sorry, if you guys are, you know, talking or chatting, you know, apologize. I don't know if I'm frozen or what, or buffering, you know. But, yeah, enjoy the, you know, welcome to my conversation. Enjoy the conversation, you know. But, so yeah, I like Astrobots. Astrobots is a fun game for VR. I also play mini golf. Mini golf is fun. Mini golf you can play without VR headsets too. So you can actually play just a regular game, or if you want to put your VR headsets on, you can play in virtual world. That's a fun game. That has many levels, and it's a very fun game. If you haven't played mini golf in VR, check it out. It's another great experience, like, you know. Unless you get like motion sickness, then yeah, I wouldn't get that, you know. Because there's a lot of motion sickness you will get if you were playing like what is that clown movie VR game? I can't think of that clown game. You're basically shooting targets, and you're actually on a trolley, you know, and it goes up and down and up and down, and yeah, that can cause someone motion sickness. There was another one, walking the plank, for VR, you know. So if you get motion sickness or whatever, do not advise not to get that game. I just like it because it's fun, you know. It's very interactive, like, you know, interactive, I mean, like, you know. So I like Astrobot, mini golf, I like my shooter games. I cannot think of that game. It's a military game where you're inside of a turret, and you have like people coming in your flanks, I mean left, right, behind you, like, you know, and you're just sitting inside this turret, and your mission is to like destroy, you know, all these soldiers or enemy soldiers are coming at you, you know, and then you make a progression, you know. I cannot think of the name of that VR game. Now some games you can actually go to your PlayStation store to download it, or you can go to your local, like, you know, GameStops or whatever, and to buy certain games. Like Tetris, I think I bought it from the GameStop. You know, I don't think it had an option on the website, or excuse me, the PlayStation Store. Well, I think I went over my timeline. Nobody's commenting me, so I don't know what's going on. If somebody comments me in the next 2 minutes, I stay for a couple more minutes. Other than that, I might have to clock out. But in the meantime, thank you for coming to my stream, you know, leaving me comments, having good combo. Drinking my potato wine, vodka. Happy Thursday. Thirsty Thursday. I really apologize for my this early Americana music for PlayStation playing, because my screen is still uploading for past 2 hours and 19 minutes, because that's the only feature I can able to turn this off, this sound off. So but anyways, I'm ready to get off pretty soon because nobody's leaving me any comments, so that means I'm either buffering or my stream has ended itself. Let me type something. If I can able to, yeah, I can type, but don't be afraid to say hi. I don't bite, you know what I mean? I can't bite anyways, I don't have any teeth. I'm joking, I do have teeth. I just have a bad sense of humor. Alright, somebody did say hi. Hey, what's up, Kenny Greenhorn? That's a cool name. Kenny Greenhorn. Kenny Greenhorn is from Scotland. Whereabouts? What countryside? Highland? Are you from the Highland? Highland, Scotland. Welcome to my stream, brother. Welcome to my stream. I like your last name, Greenhorn. Glasgow. Glasgow. That's awesome. Welcome to my stream, bro. I'm in Atlantic zone. I'm 2 hours away from New York. Or no, 4 hours. I am 4 hours away from New York. I'm not from New York. I live in the East Coast. In the Atlantic. by the Atlantic Ocean. It's gotta be pretty late in Glasgow, right? Right now, or in Scotland, wherever you are right now, in your neck of woods, in your part of the country. So, if you're still here, can you tell me the myth of the Loch Ness Monster? Is that a scary subject? Because, you know, there's a mythology about the LOC, Loch Ness Monster. And what does the Loch Ness stands for, you know? How you been with coping with COVID? I feel okay. Thank you. I am wearing my my mask out in public or at work because it's required. So I am not one of those rebels. I don't know if that's the right word. 3:25 a.m. Wow. Nice. So yeah. So back to COVID. Yeah. You know. Making sure I'm monitoring myself, and our work actually has like those, what are those called? Those guns that check your temperatures, you know. And if it spikes at a rate, you know, they can send us home. So right now there's no symptoms of it that I know of. But in the meantime, I am trying to protect other people as far as, and also protecting myself. How are you coping with your COVIDs? Is that same scenarios in Scotland? You've been to the Loch Ness? Nice country there? Yeah. Supposedly I read in the news that it is real because something else popped up, you know. The Loch Ness Monster has reemerged. But it's one of the deepest lakes, right? Or whatever that channel is. It's so deep, the depth of it, you know. Getting better? Good. That is good, man. Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. You know, some of us, we want to go back to the ale house, the drink house, you know, drink some pilsners, right? Drink some ale. What's your favorite beer? What do you drink in Glasgow? Pilsner or ale, or you just drink scotch, or you drink both? And getting better as hell, like, is it like medically getting better, like, you know? I mean, getting better would be like somebody has like a remedy, you know, for it. You know, that it, you know, kicks the COVID's ass, you know? So we don't have to wear like this PPE. Yeah, well, with America, like our major airports are located in the West Coast, East Coast, and like Texas, like your major airports that deals with like international flights. So like New York, you know, a lot of international flights come and go. Same thing with Los Angeles, like, you know, a lot of international flights come and go. I'm not sure about like Dallas, Texas, and all that, like, you know. Any international like flights come and go. So as far as monitorship, you know, like I don't work in an airport, so I don't know like all the codes. Like there's like thermal imagings are set, you know, that checks the person's body temperature where it should be at. So if it's spiked, you know, they're pulled to the side, you know, because it's not a contraband. It's just that you got COVID-19 on you. But yeah, so we've been on lockdown since when I was like January or February, you know. But COVID-19 actually struck China back in what, after Thanksgiving, I would say, you know. But then in the meantime, people were traveling in and out. So, like I remember Italy was locked down, you know. And I'm not sure what their status is now in Italy. Not many cases now. Not many cases where? In Scotland or, you know, drink Buckfest. Oh yeah, I remember Buckfest. I gotta still figure out what is Buckfest. Tonic wine. I need to order me some of that stuff or look up where I can get that Buckfest. But yeah, I mean, I've been taking a couple of shots of scotch, you know, and because I've, you know, rather than eating a hot coil, like, you know, coal, C-O-A-L, like, I take a shot of a whiskey here and there, like, you know, not when I go to work, but in UK, not many cases in UK, cool. Like, to kill, like, you know, because alcohol does kill negative shit, you know what I mean? Like negative stuff, COVID-19 and all that, you know? I keep my house pretty much ventilated, you know what I mean? Have the fans blowing, you know? Especially I have a pet. And disinfect, you know? And that's all you can do, you know? In the meantime, you know? I'm not in the medical field, but I do read some of the medical stuff, generals, you know? How to keep, like, things like, you know, disinfected, like, you know. And as far as me, like, you know, yeah, I take a shot of whiskey here and there. You know, lately I've been drinking a lot of beer. And it's actually, I think, it's helping me, you know. It's not like a person who's not alcoholic to all of a sudden start drinking because COVID-19, you know. No, I'm not saying that, you know. There are other precautionary, like, you know, measures that you can do that, you know. I don't know. Maybe I'm sounding stupid, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking, like, COVID-19 is like your, like, cold, flu symptoms, you know. How do you defeat that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my perception, you know. I'm not too, like, maybe not watching too much news because I'm thinking, like, it's confusing me right now, you know. So I do what I feel, like, you know. However my mind interprets this COVID-19, you know. Like your Karate Kid photo. Oh, Daniel-san, thank you. That's Daniel-san, Mr. Miyagi. You can actually buy this. Not from me, but you can go on a website. I think there's a company located in UK as well in Los Angeles. So this company, it's a DC Marvel comic. It's called Sideshow. And you look up under prints to see if this picture's still available. But yeah, I like Karate Kid because I grew up, like, you know, with Ralph, I don't know his last name, and then Pat was the Mr. Miyagi, which he died like what, 7-8 years ago. Love the movie. Yeah, Karate Kid it's a great movie. Yes. You know, I like the part he goes, no more wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. You know, he's like, why are you telling me this? I'm tired of this shit. You know, I'm getting my ass handed to me. You know, people are whooping my ass, and you want me to wash your cars and paint your fence. And he goes, Daniel-san, you know, paint the fence, you know. And he's like, oh, he's like, nah, not that. And then he start throwing punches at him, and he goes, bah, bah, naturally. Yeah, that's what I like about it. There was a meaning in there, like why he was like, because it's not achieved like, you know, it's not like handed to you like a silver spoon, you know, you gotta work for it, you know what I mean? That's what I like about that movie, because he was getting his ass handed to him. He was from New Jersey, right? Yeah, he was from New Jersey. His mom was looking for jobs and everything, and then I don't know where they end up. Was it, I don't know, California, I'm gonna say? And that's how he meets Johnny, you know what I'm saying? Johnny, and so they're like always beating up on him. So yeah, it's a good movie. It's a good movie. Yeah. Yeah. I like the part where he just like told Mr. Miyagi off, you know, he was like, especially Mr. Miyagi started fixing his bicycle, you know, because Mr. Miyagi worked in that apartment. He was like the Mr. Fixer-Upper. And then he overhears this, he's crying to his mother, you know, Daniel-san's crying to his mother. He's like, I'm tired of this town. I hate this town, you know. I want to move back to Jersey, you know. Yeah, it was a good movie. It's got good plots. I'm trying to look for my controller. Watching Cobra Kai, yeah. But yeah, that's why I got this painted, because it has all the... Here, I'm going to pull this down for you, buddy. So you can see it up close. It may be a little dusty, but it has like all the memorabilia in there. His relationship with his girlfriend that he meets, and you can see when he's at the tournament, and you can see that Cobra Kai. There's Daniel-san and there's Pat. And this painting is actually, this artist is actually Korean, but he penciled it. And it tells you the edition I got. It's coming a little blurry. I'll just read it to you. So this guy made... I have his 11th print. He made 200 prints. I have the 11th. So if you go to Sideshow under print side, look up this artwork. His name is David Picard. I think he's a Korean artist, and he painted this. Yeah. Yeah, this week I've been on every night. Yes, cracking. What's cracking? What do you mean cracking? Oh, cracking a beer? Alright. Does that look straight? No, that looks crooked as hell, doesn't it? Wait a minute. My gosh. I'll just fix it tomorrow. The photo's cracking. You mean the frame? I don't see any cracking on my photo. Maybe the frame is, you know, got little indentations on it. But yeah, like, that's from the movie, Karate Kid. And then I have Green Lantern also. That was, I think it was Green Lantern was made, I don't know, when that movie came out. So I have that painting. They have like Iron Man, anything that, you know, you like. This Joker, I don't know about this Joker though. I wanted to get Joker of Heath Ledger, but that was sold out like in 2 days. I have like the Shazam. I have another Joker. Yeah, I got a lot of paintings. Are you an artist? Oh, okay, cracking. Oh, awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Did not know that. Your subterms. No, mean it a good photo that way we say. Okay, I got you. Like, that girl over there is cracking, brah. You know, it's like, that's awesome. I thought you meant like my photo is cracking, like literally. And I'm like looking at it, I'm like, where's it cracking, you know? And I was like, so I got your meaning. Thank you for sharing that. Do you collect paintings or what? I mean, do you have any particular genre? I collect like toys. Funko Pops. Yeah, I collect stuff. Glasgow talk. I got you. Thanks for introducing me to that. We used to say, "What's cracking?" Like that means like a street lingo, like "What's cracking?" Like, you know, like what's happening, pretty much. You know what I mean? But when you said that, I thought like, you know, you like Scarface. Wow. I don't think I got anything for Scarface. I don't have anything from Scarface. Scarface was Al Pacino, right? Say hello to my little toy. Say hello to my little friend. Oh no, not my little toy, my little friend, you know. I have a toy gun. Don't be afraid, guys, you know. So Al Pacino would be like, he'd be rocking. He would have like cocaine all over his face. He'd be like, "What you think this is? You don't think I have gun? I kill all your cockroaches." You know, this is. I kill all your cockroaches. You know, he comes out like off the balcony, starts shooting. You know, guys are like coming to the windows and everything, like pow, like shooting them. He's like, God, you know, he's got his suit on, his black suit, white shirt on. You know, he's got cocaine all over, half his shirt untucked. He's got like his gun out. You know, he's shooting off the balcony like, oh, this battery just died. This is supposed to be lit. This is not lighting up. I don't know why. Only this is lighting up. Uh-oh. I might need to take it to the shop. Not cool. Not cracking right, you know what I mean? Not cracking. It was cracking earlier until the lights broke. But yeah, Scarface. And this muzzle actually goes back and forth. You know, when you fire, watch this. Look at this muzzle right here. I love this toy. It cracks me up. You've been to Scotland? Yes, I have. I have been in your countryside, yes. I like Scotland. I like your greeneries. I was there in October. 1990. Wow. 92? In the 1990s, I think I was there. And I golfed. I golfed on the original golf course because golf was originated in, that's where golf came from, Scotland. So I think I went to the golf course where it originated, because you had golf courses that were actually made out of wood. All your club heads, your stick, everything was made out of wood. And it was long time ago. You liked it? Yes, I did. You know, I liked it. St. Andrews. Is that the golf course? Wow, I walked on St. Andrews? That's a world-renowned, like a golf course, yes. Because I went inside the shop of St. Andrews, and I remember looking up in the ceiling. I'm not sure if they still have it till this day. They had the golf clubs, the golf faces, like, you know, up on the ceilings, you know? I haven't been there, like, recently to St. Andrews. Like I said, I was there in the 90s. And it was around October frame. It was nice. I wore a jacket, you know, had a nice coat. Yes, home of the golf, yes, in your country, in your stateside, yes. Yeah, I golfed on St. Andrews. True stuff, man, true stuff. That was like when I was like a youngin', you know? And then I went to, I think William Shakespeare William Shakespeare. It's in Scotland, right? Scotland, Ireland, more like Scotland, right? William Shakespeare was born in Scotland, right? Hello, Cody Palochik. Welcome to my stream. The Loch Ness is so beautiful. Yeah. I remember like driving, you know, because there's a lake right here, right? And it's like mountains here. And as we're riding in that, you know, in that bend, there's actually a cavern, or a site for a Loch Ness Monster. And we went inside the cavern of the mountains, and there's shops were set up. You know, I remember that. And it was all nothing but like all the phenomenons. William Wallace, what was that? William Shakespeare? But no, I'm trying to figure out William Wallace Shakespeare? Yeah, I've been to his house, the playwright. Anyway, so back to that Loch Ness Monster. The museum, which is in a mountain. So there's a museum inside the mountain. I don't know if it's still there nowadays. I'm going back in 90s, you know. Braveheart. Oh, William Wallace, Braveheart. Freedom. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it was more like a history. Yes, freedom. Where he throws that sword. But yeah, Loch Ness is beautiful. That lake, you know. I just did not know the depth of it. The depth of that lake. It's like so deep in that area. So actually, we drove and we skirted around, you know. And there's like all lake water right here, and this is mountain, and then there was like 2 lanes, and I think we were going to William Shakespeare's house, not William Wallace, William Shakespeare. To be or not to be, that is the question. You know, with Hamlet, you know, Romeo and Juliet. You camped there? No, I did not camp there. Stayed in hotels. We saw all like we saw the Stonehenge. All the like, you know, the main, like, you know, tourisms, you know. I've been to France, you know, because it's all like the continents of Wales. So I did the whole tour of continent of Wales. So yeah, I've been to France, London, England, saw Big Ben. Then of course Scotland, Ireland, and then I think the journey ended with the Netherlands. Nice room, thank you. Yeah, I mean it's a little messy, but I collect. You know, I'm a hobbyist, so this is my game room. The game room. Yeah, I liked Scotland. You know, that's where you're from, right? I like Scotland. It was very like open country, like, you know, the air was crisp. You know, I remember that back in, you know, I didn't take too many pictures, you know. So, but it was beautiful. Like, you know, it was beautiful. So then, so my trip actually ended in the Netherlands. Do I work? Yeah, I work. So I ended in Holland, which is called the Netherlands. A lot of, you know, people say Holland, but yeah. Have you been to United States? If you have, where? Like, I don't want to know, like, all 50 states, like, you know, if you've been, like, you know, if you have, what was your favorite city that you visited, you know? Like I said, I live 4 hours away from New York, and in my lifetime, like, I've been in New York maybe, like, 4 or 5 times. So you haven't been to the stateside, okay. Well, if you're from the countryside, like, you know, you probably would like. So America has some great plains here, you know, from the deserts to like, you know, mountains to like seas to like just farmland. You know, there's some good stuff here. Where I'm from. I almost said Germany. I'm not from Germany. I'm from here. Hey, Gordon, how you doing? I'm from here. Love American way of life. Yeah, you know. Right now it's kind of crazy because, you know, everybody's on lockdown, you know what I mean? Like, our sports venues, everything is closed, you know what I mean? Like, normally, this is baseball season in America. And, we just had a whole season without basketball, NBA. National Basketball Association, I think that's what it stands for. So MLB, you know, the baseball right now, I don't know what's going on with that. You from Canada? Hey, no, I'm not from Canada. I am south of, like, this is Canada. Somewhere up here, like, you know, if you, like, follow that arm down, but not all the way to Florida, I'm, like, right here. Like literally looking at the ocean. Not literally looking at it. Like, it's not like I open up my door and there's ocean right there, you know. No. I live in East Coast. Yeah, same here for football. Where are you from, bro? Gordon? Where are you from? Oh, I'm sorry. I got you guys mixed up. I'm sorry. So Kenny Greenhorn, same here for football. Your football is soccer, right? We call it soccer. But we do have football. But you guys also have rugby. I'm from Bavaria. Bavaria. German, Texas. Oh, racists. What? I am from Bavaria. German, Texas. Racists. You're from Bavaria. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. Right, so soccer, we say football. Right, yeah. Oh, football. We say football. Your soccer is called football? Okay, I'm getting confused by two people. Alright, so Greenhorn. Okay, so in America we say soccer, whereas you guys say football or football. But Gordon says we say football. That's cool. Sounds like a pretty cool, like, you know, pride, you know. It's like I watch football, you know, like. Now, what I was saying, Kenny Greenhorn, that soccer, we say soccer in the States, whereas you guys say football in your neck of woods. So, yeah, so. You say soccer moms, I say jaw. Well, yeah, I don't know. I mean, there are soccer moms there, you know what I'm saying? But what does jaw mean? Jaw means yes. Do you agree? Yeah, Kenny, I know that. Like, you guys, but you guys do have rugby over there too. You know what I mean? Which I do not understand. Just the whole aurora of, like, you know, your rugby, like, you know, I don't know, like, not making fun, like, it looks like a pillow, and the guy's wearing tight ass shorts, you know, tight shirt, tucked in nice, you know what I mean? And I don't know what they're doing, like, you know, like, so I'm not making fun. That's just my interpretation. And there is Post, like, you know, yeah, you're right. You saved my jeans, World War II. We still fight Nazis. Yeah, well, you know, there's still extremists out there, you know what I'm saying? Rugby is a good sport. There are some few, you know what I'm saying? There are some few. Yeah, because Nazis, they just believe nothing but themselves, you know what I'm saying? Which is like, bro, what about the rest of us then, you know what I mean? Like, come on, you know? Because then you gotta really look at their women, bro. Like, they live in fear, man, and panic, you know? And that's sad. You know? Not to go off chapters, you know? But anyways, rugby, good sport. Yeah, that is a good sport. I just don't understand, like, the rules, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I don't. Tough game. Yes, it is. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. Oh, yeah. That's a lot of running. That's why two sports I can't play, like rugby and soccer, because, but most fascists are us. USA. War is over. LOL, my tongue. I don't know, like, you know, I'm not looking for any war, but as far as America right now, we are like focused somewhere else right now. Rugby is boring. I'm a fencer. Really? That's an art itself right there, Gordon, as a fencer. That's an art itself, man. People think it's easy to fence. It's actually, you gotta work on the stance, right? It's like your legs, your toes are like facing somewhere else, right? And the way you move, like, you know, I'm sorry, not making fun though, yeah. That's an art itself right there. Your toes, and it's like one foot is this way and one foot is that way, you know, and you gotta like maneuver like back and forth, and, you know, and you wear that mask, and, you know, and you got, you know, yeah, that's awesome, bro. Man, you must come from like a proper family, bro, because fencing is like it's a sport up there, man. Very prominent, you know. Just like in Britain, like cricket, you know, cricket was big in Britain. America, United Kingdom, always been there, each other's. Yes. Yeah, Winston Churchill with Eleanor Roosevelt. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it Delano Roosevelt? The president who brought like the recessions, like, you know, prohibiting alcohol sales to bring back the economy in America. At the same time, there was like, you know, stuff that was going on, like, you know, with Germany, like, you know, then that Japan's like trying to attack, like, you know, United States, like, that was nuts. I don't know where my history is right now. My mind is like, alcohol, no armor, alcohol, no armor. We poor, our school did it. Oh, cool. So you're from Bavaria, right? Bavaria? Geographically, I'm not inclined. That must be like deep somewhere, like, you know, like Turkey, Istanbul, Bavaria, somewhere in that geographic location. I took a little bit of geography, you know, way in school, but, you know, forgive me, like, you know, if my, like, I probably need to give me like a world atlas right now, you know, and figure out where everything's at. Pearl Harbor, yeah. Yeah, they did, they attacked Pearl Harbor. And as you know the history of that, right? So Pearl Harbor was attacked in the early mornings, you know. But they sent their spy planes, and they wore these not handkerchief, like, you know, their, oh yeah, the picture right here, the sun, you know what I'm saying, on their, and their mission was that, you know, it was just only one flight, and they were not gonna come back. They were like the suicidal bombers, you know what I'm saying? But they got on a plane, and yeah, we had a pedo trainer. Pedo, what does that mean? Hiroshima. Yeah. It was a day of infamy. That's what the speech started with. Excuse me, that was a natural COVID-less 19 sneeze. That means it was just natural sneeze. Baba Yaga and Der Kerpunks. What? But yeah, if you actually look at an old Americana, we never caused shit with anyone, you know what I'm saying? We actually did more good, you know what I'm saying? And paid the price of it, you know what I'm saying? Than anything like we didn't want anything from that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people consider people back then the heroes, you know what I'm saying? Like, that means they did something out of kindness, you know? It was like, you know, I have brothers and sisters here, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, that I know what it feels like, you know what I mean? We're talking about the Jesuit camps, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, not getting all in there. What's your plan for today? Well, I'm going to go to sleep and then go to work. But, yeah, so the history of the American, like, you know, it was more about helping, you know what I'm saying? Than causing confliction, you know what I mean? Because it was a land of the free, home of the brave, you know what I mean? That's the old values of the old glory, the Americanas, you know what I'm saying? That's what it stands for, you know? It's not like we start stuff, you know what I mean? But that's a history of us, like, you know? We have not gone to any country and invaded without a cause, you know what I'm saying? We went in because we were required, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I say God loves, you know what I'm saying? God, you know, God bless the United States, you know what I'm saying? What is your plans for today? USA and Germany are like pet cemetery. Yeah. Some of these comments, man, I love it. We cursed slavery and Holocaust. Nice national anthem. But, you know, it was just, well, Germany, I mean, you know, because of that Hitler, man, like, you know, he ruined it, you know, he ruined it. He wanted power, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like back then with Stalin, like, you know. So, yeah, that's way before our time, but the history speaks in volumes, you know, it does, you know. But, you know, like I said, God bless, you know, God bless the USA because, you know, that's what the men went in, you know, to rescue. And they have photos, they brought back photos, you know what I'm saying? All these bodies that were like living, but they're bony, man. You know, you can see the skeleton to the core, you know? It rocked people, like, you know? There were soldiers, you know what I'm saying? That some of them didn't come back, you know? Wow, that was an omen. But, well, yeah, I mean, like, if you look at the history of America, it wasn't about bad, you know what I'm saying? I mean, in America alone, yeah, people that talk shit amongst themselves, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like, you know, spoke anything like, you know, like, I'm gonna kill you, point a finger, you know, nothing, you know? And if you look at the history of it, like D-Day and everything, like, you know, I'm talking about the Americans, like the soldiers, like, you know, that went in, you know what I'm saying? Like, because they were out there to help out, to extend, you know what I'm saying? To reach out, you know what I'm saying? The values, you know? That's where, if people say, well, yeah, you know, people don't talk about that, you know, so I don't know what happened with Vietnam. I don't want to get into that stuff. You know, Vietnam happened in what, 60s? Is somebody, I mean, I wasn't born in 60s, you know, so if anybody's a Vietnam veteran, like enlightened, like, you know, how the war started, you know, and that was like in, you know, totally in like, what is that mountains called? We are a small nation compared to China. Yeah, but nobody's starting stuff with China, you know what I'm saying? There are people that are saying, you know, fuck China, this, that, you know, I don't know, but I'm not saying like I'm afraid of China or whatever, but I'm not starting stuff with China, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what, you know. The hell Vietnam was about. Damn it. I was born in the 70s. Alright, maybe you can enlighten me. Somebody's a history major in here. What was Vietnam about? Because a lot of the U.S. service members, they were fucked up, you know, because they had, when we found out there was marijuana fields there, we were like, fuck yeah, you know, we're gonna smoke some marijuana, you know. That means if I die, you know, I want to be high, you know. And there were some really good people, like, that were drafted, you know, and that went in those fields. I like Trump, but, like, I like some of his policies, you know what I'm saying? He's a businessman, you know? I like that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, but anything else? No, you know? I mean, if he invited me to his, a dinner, to his state house or whatever, I'll go there, you know? I don't know what it's kind of late where I'm at, so my mind's a little loopy. But can anybody enlighten about Vietnam real quick before I go? A lot of people have seen that movie, Forrest Gump, you know? But people, like, in Vietnam, Agent Orange, yes, I heard of that. Rating on Baby USA. Wow. Agent Orange, yeah. Alright, there was one particular bomb that the Vietnamese would put. They were called Bouncing Betties. So, you walk through the grass fields, right? And let's say this is a mine right here. You know, there's a song called I Walk to the Minefield, you know. So anyways, they were called Bouncing Betties. So that means if you put your foot on it, you didn't know it was there. It would come up like your, these bombs would come up to your waist side and they would blow up. So that means you were decimated, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything that, it cut off all your vital organs. So when some of these guys, if you see those Vietnam videos, like guys that carry machine guns and they're walking through the jungle, you know, through the waters and stuff like that. Some of them have cigarettes, you know. Some of them have stuff right here, you know what I'm saying? But they were called Bouncing Betties. So they would come up. If you stepped on them and you didn't hear that click, and then you stepped off of it, actually you stepped off, and if you look at the, you know, when you watch that movie Forrest Gump, you know, look at them like the way they're walking through the field. It's not like they're walking in a line, you know. They're walking side by side, right? So they were clearing these rice paddies, and if one of them stepped up, and it was a guy that was like maybe 10 feet away from him, he got the effect of the Bouncing Betties. You know what I mean? So those were yeah, a lot of casualties. There was a lot of casualties in the Vietnam War. You know, there was a lot of U.S. servicemen had died. You know, but can anybody tell me what that combat was about? Because that was during the Nixon days, wasn't it? Tricky Dicky days? See, I wasn't born those times, you know? Do I believe in Jesus? Yes, I do. Because without Jesus, man, this is impossible. I believe in God, I do. Because everything with parents, teachers, you know what I'm saying? Everything is because of God, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get in the middle of it, but God sent his son, you know what I'm saying, named Jesus. So, and God said, only way you can enter my kingdom if you believe in my son, which is the Jesus who died for your sins. You know, it's in book of John, chapter 3, verse 16. And it says, like, you know, if you recite that, that's where the key is hidden in that Bible. If you ever open up the chapter of the book, that's a key. That's his son. That's where God talks about it, you know. You should throw away that flag. Why? I have another one. I burn flags and Bibles. Shut up, dude. Don't say that. God's watching you, bro, you know. I'm not going to get mad and be like, oh, Gordon, don't do that. You know, burn burn trash and burn newspaper, like fake news, you know what I mean? Keep your guns. Yeah, you know? Satan is not evil, he is Jesus' brother. No, he was actually a pretty angel. He was a pretty angel. You know, and his name was Lucifer. And that's in Kingdom. This goes back to the old days. You know what I'm talking about. He actually sat. He was one of the beautiful angels. He had beautiful wings. You know what I'm saying? Because God gives you wings. You know what I mean? So so you know the story of it. He was beautiful, but he wanted to be powerful as God, and God says no one can be powerful as me. So Satan became, well, before that he was Lucifer, and he tried to build an army. See, we talk about like nowadays the army, man. You know, in heaven, right? Our mom and dad, believe it or not, Gordon, are like the parents of Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not born like, you know, Christ-like. We're born like, because Adam and Eve, like, you know, we're the sons and daughters. Our genealogy, if you look in the Bible, explains that. But anyways, back to Satan. So something was going on in the heavens, and so he built his angels, Lucifer did, to turn against God. So he cast them from the heavens to the hells. That means not on this earth, the hell. You know what I'm saying? That is burning. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a punishment. So when Jesus came down, a lot of people, you know, the theologians and these church people, they say, no, he went right to heaven. He actually went to hell, and Jesus prayed to, he said, there's going to be a second coming. You know what I'm saying? That's the rapture, the revelations. You know what I'm saying? That he said, you know, to forgive. You know what I'm saying? That you come to terms. You know what I'm saying? So if on earth right now, we're just like a fleck, bro. You know what I'm saying? But there's going to be a war, you know? Which is like, you know, it talks about it. But if you didn't believe God, he's gonna put your soul forever in the pits of hell, and it describes in the book. And if you don't believe that, you're following his ways, because he wants you to build army in the hell. You know what I'm saying? So there's only one man, son of God, that came to earth to save every human here. You know what I'm saying? There's no better passion story, and I kind of choke up, than that. That means it doesn't matter how strong you are, like, you know what I'm saying, a boxer or whatever in this earth. You know what I'm saying? God is in play, you know? It doesn't matter how strong you are, you know? So back to faith, you know what I'm saying? He was just a man of God, you know? He talked about his kingdom, his Father in heaven, you know what I'm saying? He talked about that, you know? And yeah, he did a lot of testaments and a lot of healments. You asked me about Jesus, so that's why I started talking, right? But I explained to you about the black dog is a test 666. No, shut up, man. Got it. A dog is not that. A dog is pretty. She's pretty. You read anything else besides the Bible? No, I read books. Religion is not love. I don't know why you say that. There's great passion in there. It's passion, bro. If you look at Book of Psalms, man, you know, religion is racism. Sure, there was like, even in some of the chapters, it talks about, it explains, man. It actually explains everything, pretty much, about the life we live in. You know what I'm saying? But God says, "Search me, and I'll give you a path." You know what I'm saying? And that's a fact. And if you look at what's going on nowadays, somebody's caught in prison for something they didn't do. There's God, bro, that enlightens that. If somebody's lost in an island somewhere, I believe in God. Like how they say I have the second, what's that called? The people that say I believe in acknowledgments. You know, you seen that movie Castaway? You know, those are like testimonies, bro. There's lives like that people like, you know. So if you say religion's, yeah, it's in there. Religion has sexism, yeah. God is hate. That's your Hades, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even there's Greek mythology, you know what I'm saying? There's like mythological, like Medusas, you know, you ever heard of those? You know what I'm saying? You know, you look at her, she turns into stones. So there's mythical creatures based on that. There's Zeus, you know, there's God of Hades, you know, what else we got? Fuck you, I'm your dog. But yeah, if you talk about Jesus, yeah, you know, that's what it's about, you know. He wasn't coming here like, yeah, I'm son of God, you know, hey, get down on your knees right now, you know. People probably were saying, fuck you, you know. I'm sure they were, because we know about Judas, right? He's the one who sold him. And for what, 30 shekels or pence, whatever, he sold him. And you can see in that drawing, you know, the 12 disciples, and he's actually there, like, you know. And he finally killed himself because he felt guilty for selling Son of God, you know. And Jesus, you know, the 12 disciple, that picture, does anybody know what the meaning of that is? Because Christ knew he was going to die. He was talking about his prophecies, you know what I'm saying? That's what that important signifies of that picture. Who painted that picture, you know what I'm saying? I'm your dog. I think you're smart because you speak English. I'm like, no, it's not that, bro. Anybody's smart, man. I'm not. You're good, bro. With that note saying, you know, thank you for get out of my sight. Well, I'm about to. Thank you for coming to my stream. You know, hopefully I'm on next time. Check me out. And in the meantime, you know, peace, love, man. You know what I'm saying?